Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. So I'm filming a little crate sim video. I started a new series on my channel where I'm going to be making over the different Sims 4 townies. So we started off last week with the Pancakes family and I made over both Bob and Eliza Pancakes. You'll have to let me know if you go watch that video what you think of them, but I'm really enjoying these makeovers so far. They've been a lot of fun for sure. And now this actually we're doing the Goth family today, obviously if you can't tell. We're starting off with beautiful, beautiful Bella Goth. And the thing I was gonna say though is I actually have posted a video making over the Goth family. I believe that was like 2 years ago now at this point. But I did make them over, but the reason why I decided to like remake them in this video, one, it was a long time ago. It was like, I feel like it was like 2 years ago now at this point. It's been a while. And secondly, that was back when I used alpha. And so now I would make them in a very different kind of way because I at least don't use like alpha clothes and alpha. Actually, I do have a few alpha clothes in my game, but I don't typically use them on the regular. And I don't really have any alpha hair anymore. So I decided that I would start fresh. It's funny because back then I did plan on doing a random townies overhaul and I just never finished because I made over Bella. The whole Goth family, I made them all over and then I was like, okay, that was too much. I'm tired. But I think it's because I did that video in like real time and so I had to like edit I kind of like lately I've been doing more like sped up CAS videos and just doing voiceover because it's a lot less editing. It's much more chill. And I don't end up with like 40 minutes of footage and I'm like, oh, so it's a little bit easier for me. So I think I might start doing that more often at this point, honestly. And it's nice. It's like nice and concise. So, but yeah, and then I don't have to stress out as much about like taking forever on Sims like I always do. Like Bella here, she took like 30 minutes. She definitely, I will say, she took the longest because I knew I had to do her justice. I knew I had to make her look nice. So I hope you guys like how she turned out. The one thing I will say that I do kind of regret, I didn't want to, she had some like wrinkles on her face and I didn't want to take those away, but also I couldn't find a way to like reincorporate them with any of my skin details. So I didn't want to like take it away because I didn't want to like make her look younger than she is or anything like that, But I also like didn't have like, I don't know, that probably won't bother people, but it did bother me because like I with this challenge, I don't want to like take away any of their like core features or change their genetics too much. So, she definitely looks very young. I feel like her skin's very like smooth, I guess, other than the eye bags, but I feel like the eye bags were kind of a fun like stylistic choice. But you know what, we can just say she has like full coverage foundation and concealer. It's fine, but yeah, so I also for the like look, I really liked this like the hairstyle I gave her. It's definitely not, I was gonna originally go for something closer to what she has with her like in-game version, but I figured this was like fancy schmancy, which I kind of liked. Also, if I sound gross right now, I hope I don't sound too bad, but I actually am a bit like sick today under the weather. I actually like woke up and around like 10 a.m. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so sick right now. So I laid in bed and now it's like 7 p.m. I was in bed basically almost all day. I got up and had some lunch in the middle of the day, but then I was like, okay, I'm too sick. I gotta go lay back down. So this whole day it's just been a blur. I hate being sick. It's not like, it was just like a chill, a fever and cold, but oh my gosh, I can't stand it. It makes me so upset. I hate like lying in bed and doing nothing. I'm like, this is miserable. But I got up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a voice recording. So hopefully I don't sound awful. I feel like I sound awful, but I do have my tea with me. So I should probably drink some actually. Okay, I took a few sips of my tea. It's actually still pretty hot. So I kind of burned my mouth, but it's fine. Yeah, I never drink tea unless I'm sick, I feel like. But then anytime I do drink tea, I'm like, this is actually really good. I should have it more often. But so tea drinking era. But anyway, and now we're on to Mortimer. You'll have to let me know. I mean, I feel like for this one, Bella was definitely my favorite to make over. See, I just love making over female Sims. I will say when I made over the Pancakes family, I actually pretty equally liked the makeovers that I did for Bob and Eliza. Like, there wasn't one that I was like, oh yeah, this is much better. I feel like what I will say though with the Goth family is, for one, making over Alexander, the little one, I just don't have as much kid CC, and it's just, I wasn't as excited making him over, but I'm like, I can't not make him over. Like, he deserves to be here as well, obviously. But, and I did like Cassandra's makeover. I think I'm just a little bit biased. I'm like, the girls, it's funner, more, not funner is not a word, but it's more fun to make over the girl Sims. And to be honest, Mortimer, I've never felt too strongly about the guy, so yeah, I am glad though for him though I was able to keep some of the wrinkles on, because that's the hard thing with my skin details, I feel like, is so many of the ones I really like, they like remove any wrinkles. Although I actually have found some skin details lately that like include wrinkle that are like for middle-aged Sims, because it's just a bit harder to find stuff like that though, because like, I mean, we talk about kids not getting much CC, but I feel like when it comes to like genetics and like older looking Sims, it's definitely not, I feel like, as popular. But I did my best, because my main thing with this CAS series that I'm doing is I want to keep the essence of each Sim. So hopefully I did an okay job at the end, but honestly, I feel like I don't have as much to say about Mortimer. I didn't feel like as confident in his makeover, but I did use some new skin details that I got recently. I got this like, it's like these like shadows under the face that I'm like putting on him, and I really like those. There's ones where it's like shadows underneath the neck. There's ones that are like shadow underneath the nose, and just like different shadows in general. I really like skin details like that. I kind of want to find more. I'm sad because I only have like that, like a genetic set like that. I feel like for, actually, you know what? I know I have one for female Sims, because I was going to say I don't have one for any female Sims, but I remember when I made my Sabrina Carpenter Sim, I did use a shadow like that on her face. So I'm like, I must have some. I think it was under the tattoo category though. So I don't usually, like going to the tattoo category to add skin details, it's like a whole layer that I usually just don't bother. But, oh, also I did try to keep the facial hair for Mortimer. I was brave, although it was putting facial hair on Sims. Like, I don't mind facial hair on people in real life. It's fine. I don't know why it looks so weird in The Sims to me always. Like, I don't mind it. I don't have any sort of like feelings on it. But in The Sims, it just like, I find it, maybe it's like the game is like too cartoony. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I rarely find hair, like facial hair, that I like don't get like weirded out by. But we're going strong with the color scheme, you know, keeping the vibes. I really love doing like little outfits, and I like the Goth family because they do have like a very cohesive like theme. I think that's exciting. That's fun. I respect a theme. Okay, I enjoy a theme. But now we are on to good old Cassandra Goth. I think she turned out really cute. I didn't do it like super overt, but I did try to like somewhat incorporate certain skin details that like both of the parents have. So like I added some skin details that Mortimer had, and then also I think I gave her the same eyes as Bella. And then also Bella had like an eye mask. So like it's like an eyeshadow, but like it works as like it like changes the eye shape. I used the same one that Bella had because I wanted to have some like similarities. But I think Cassandra turned out really cute. The one thing I do regret is I wanted to give her glasses, but unfortunately, with the lashes I was giving her, they were clipping. And I could have picked lashes that wouldn't clip, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't end up giving her glasses, which is too bad because I really like glasses on Sims. I think that's fun, but it's just so annoying how they always clip with accessories. I know I have a few that don't do that, but I don't think I found any. So, ooh, but I gave her, this is when I gave her the same eyes as Bella, which I really like doing that. I'll definitely, if I do any other families, I'd like to like continue that. It's just fun. It's just an added little detail, you know? But yeah, I think Cassandra has like a really like, she has like a really like soft, like Bambi look. She looks really sweet. Oh, I think the other reason why I didn't want to do, okay, because I think I did find lashes for her that were like, that wouldn't clip with her glasses. But the other issue, I just was having so many issues with her, frustrating. The other issue is that not only was it clipping with the lashes, the glasses that I wanted to give her, which look how cute the glasses were. I love those. Rest in peace to those glasses. You would have been amazing. But the other issue is that when I tried putting, because for a second I was going to leave the glasses on. I was like, I don't care, it's so cute. But then I tried to change the color of her little hair bands and her hair because I wanted them to be red. I thought that would be cute. And to be honest, I'm kind of torn because looking back, I really like these glasses and I wanted her to have glasses. But I didn't really like the white hair bands on her, and I didn't really feel like changing her hair style entirely because I was like, this video, I don't want to be filming this forever because I filmed this in like 2 or 3 different parts because it took me so long to make each sim. So, but yeah, I like how Cassandra turned out. I think overall Bella is definitely my favorite, but I feel like that's to be expected, you know. She has like she is like just so beautiful. Even before I put any skin details on her, like skin details, she is such a pretty sim. But now we are on to our last and final sim. We have our little baby Alexander. To be honest, this one wasn't as exciting for me. I almost wish I started off with the kids. Listen, like, you know, he's a cute kid, it's fine. But I didn't have as much fun making him over. I guess it was easier to finish with him, so maybe I'm glad I ended off on him because I wasn't as bothered about like having him look perfect because I was like, oh, he's just a kid. I will say, making this video, I realized I do not have many male kid CC hairs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had like no options. Also, I had a hair in there that was broken and I'm like, well, I don't know what hair that is. I have no idea. I have to find that. I have to like, I probably should like clean out my CC folder sometime. That is a goal for me eventually, but the prospect is just terrifying. But anyway, that is the end of this CAS video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll do a little before and after of each of the different sims so you can see the epic transformation. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those fun YouTube things, and I'll see you guys in the next one.